O Jesus, stretched out upon the cross, I implore you, give me the grace of following faithfully the most holy will of your Father in all things, always and everywhere. And when this will of God seems to me very harsh and difficult to fulfill, it is then I beg you, Jesus, may power and strength flow upon me from your wounds, and may my lips keep repeating, your will be done, O Lord. O most compassionate Jesus, grant me the grace to forget myself, that I may live totally for souls, helping you in the work of salvation, according to the most holy will of your Father. O Lord, I want to be completely transformed into your mercy, and to be your living reflection. May the greatest of all divine attributes, that of your unfathomable mercy, pass through my heart and soul to my neighbor. Help me, O Lord, that my eyes may be merciful, so that I may never suspect or judge from appearances, but look for what is beautiful in my neighbor's souls and come to their rescue. Help me, O Lord, that my ears may be merciful, so that I may give heed to my neighbor's needs and not be indifferent to their pains and moanings. Help me, O Lord, that my tongue may be merciful, so that I should never speak negatively of my neighbor, but have a word of comfort and forgiveness for all. Help me, O Lord, that my hands may be merciful and filled with good deeds, so that I may do only good to my neighbors and take upon myself the most difficult and toilsome tasks. Help me, O Lord, that my feet may be merciful, so that I may hurry to assist my neighbor, overcoming my own fatigue and weariness. Help me, O Lord, that my heart may be merciful, so that I myself may feel all the sufferings of my neighbor. May your mercy, O Lord, rest upon me. O Jesus, I want to live in the present moment, to live as if this were the last day of my life. I want to use every moment scrupulously for the greater glory of God, to use every circumstance for the benefit of my soul. I want to look upon everything from the point of view that nothing happens without the will of God. God of unfathomable mercy, embrace the whole world and pour yourself out upon us through the merciful heart of Jesus. O greatly merciful God, infinite goodness, today all mankind calls out from the abyss of its misery to your mercy, to your compassion, O God. And it is with a mighty voice of misery that it cries out, gracious God, do not reject the prayer of this earth's exiles. O Lord, goodness beyond our understanding, who are acquainted with our misery through and through, and know that by our power we cannot ascend to you. We implore you, fill us with your grace and keep on increasing your mercy in us, that we may faithfully do your holy will all through our lives, and at the hour of our death, let the omnipotence of your mercy shield us from the darts of our salvation's enemies, that we may with confidence, as your children, await your final coming. By prayer, a soul arms itself for all kinds of combat. In whatever state the soul may be, it ought to pray. A soul which is pure and beautiful must pray, or else it will lose its beauty. A soul which is striving after this purity must pray, or else it will never attain it. A soul which is newly converted must pray, or else it will fall again. A sinful soul, plunged in sins, must pray, so that it might rise again. There is no soul which is not bound to pray, for every single grace comes to the soul through prayer. A soul should be faithful to prayer despite torments, dryness, and temptations, because often the realization of God's great plans depend on such prayer. If we do not persevere in such prayer, we frustrate what the Lord wanted to do through us or within us. Let every soul remember these words. And being in anguish, he prayed longer. We should often pray to the Holy Spirit for the grace of prudence. Prudence consists in discretion, rational reflection, and courageous resolution. The final decision is always up to us. When you say this prayer with a contrite heart and with faith on behalf of some sinner, I will give him the grace of conversion. This is the prayer. O blood and water which gushed forth from the heart of Jesus as a fount of mercy for us, I trust in